Goulds wild turkeys once thrived in the mountains of Arizona. However, populations declined dramatically around 1900. And by 1920, the Goulds wild turkey had all but disappeared from Arizona's landscape. Since 2003, the Arizona Game and Fish Department and the National Wild Turkey Federation have transferred more than 200 Goulds wild turkeys from Mexico into the mountains of southern Arizona as part of the Go for the Goulds project.
Starting in the early 1980s, the first Goulds turkeys were released into the Huachuca Mountains. The turkeys are doing extremely well, and the Huachuca Mountains are currently used as a source population to transfer into other mountain ranges. The second mountain range where turkeys were released were the Chiricahua Mountains.
Pick him up. This is an adult hen. And hopefully she'll be our next, bringing on our next generation of birds here in the Catalinas.
Since 2003, approximately 120 birds were released into the Chiricahuas, and they are thriving and doing well, expanding to all portions of the mountain. The Catalina Mountains, the Santa Rita Mountains, and the Pinaleño Mountains all have viable populations of Goulds turkey at this point.
Arizona Game and Fish Department biologists, they closely monitor the birds to determine their survival, their movements, and their reproduction. Current estimates show that Goulds turkeys are expanding their population and their range.
Every spring, wildlife managers survey turkey populations by doing call counts. The wildlife managers are looking for total numbers, mature gobblers, jakes, which are immature gobblers, and hens. This allows us to get a better handle of populations so we can effectively issue the amount of permits within population guidelines.
Arizona allows a very limited Goulds wild turkey hunt. Special license tags are used to raise money for the Go for the Goulds project. Since 2002, the NWTF Goulds tag auctions have raised almost $50,000 for Goulds wild turkey restoration efforts in the state of Arizona.
In 2008, the Arizona Game and Fish Commission offered Goulds turkey permits in Hunt Unit 29, the first time Goulds had been hunted there since they were reintroduced.
Starting spring 2009, Unit 31 will be coming online and will be the third unit where we can enjoy hunting Goulds turkeys.
I got drawn, which is a big surprise, as #1 tag. And I had this idea that I'd just pass it on to Katie, who's my 13-year-old daughter. She loves to hunt, and she went through the hunter safety class, and she was so excited. I gave it to her for her birthday.
I love my mom. She really knows how much I love to hunt, and she sees this tag and thinks how much fun I'll have out here being outdoor looking for turkeys, and she just goes, oh my gosh, I think I should give that for her to her birthday, and she rocks.
Started several years back, the Arizona Game and Fish Department has allowed the transfer of big game tags from a parent to their minor child. This will allow the minor child more opportunity to enjoy the outdoors and to hopefully get hooked in hunting. During the spring 2008 Goulds turkey hunt, I witnessed firsthand the benefits of transferring a tag to a minor child. I was introduced to Katie McMillan. She was transferred a big game tag from her mother. She was extremely excited at the chance to be one of the first to harvest a Goulds turkey in Unit 29, and one of the most memorable hunts I've been on in a long time.
We got out in the field and called, and she and my son Bobby, and we camped and saw a lot of turkeys, and it was just a great experience. We saw a lot of turkeys, heard them gobbling in the woods. The kids had a really nice time. It got Katie all primed up and excited for the actual hunt.
So who are you going to call for information on how to hunt in an unfamiliar area, especially when there haven't been hunts there before? Enter the local wildlife manager, Gilbert Gonzalez.
One of the most effective ways to scout for turkeys is to, during the evening time, travel up and down the roads and actually turkey call with the intention of getting turkeys to gobble on the roost. This will pinpoint a location for you to start in the morning hours. You'll have a location to go directly to and hopefully catch some of these turkeys as they fly off the roost and start calling. And of course, it always helps to have somebody in your hunting party that has experience in calling turkeys and is very good at it.
My favorite call is to call on these gobblers. I work with Katie on a few of them. She's still apprenticing at that. Do a little whine. Do a little whine. Yeah, real soft. Yeah, there you go. But my favorite call is as a locator. And fourth, two, three little calls I have, and clicks and clacks, and try to bring that gobbler in. And then I have a final call that I use with my box. I try to wind them in. And then I do some other calls with the box, bring that old gobbler in that way also.
Well, it's really exciting. Like, I was like really looking for turkeys, and I was practicing my call. My mom was video recording me, and a turkey started coming in like 5 feet away from her and heading to the direction of Shane, the caller. And my mom got all freaked out, but she couldn't move that much because then the turkey would see her, and she was like all camouflage. The turkey did not see her.
Now we're going to ship.
These are pretty unusual in Arizona. Yep. Congratulations,
Thanks.
So, Katie, exactly how big was that turkey?
It's really heavy, like 35 pounds. And, well, it hurt my back, but I got it all the way up to the truck. And then I felt really proud of myself for shooting it and taking it up.
Kate, congratulations. You're one of the lucky few who have been able to hunt and harvest a Goulds wild turkey in the state of Arizona. I hope that the memory of this hunt lasts with you for a long time. Congratulations and best wishes for many, many more successful hunts.